this is a sleeper bus, and we're going to Sapa. We're going to be on here for 3 hours. It's going to be pretty long. It's pretty hot actually. There's not much space either. I don't think it's designed for Western people, but you'll have to do. Rainy day in Sapa today. You wouldn't be far off thinking this is England. Rainy and pretty cold. We're in long sleeves for the first time since being here. We're going to try and hike to Cat village today. It's apparently where the rice paddies start. And yeah, see what's going on. How do you like my hat? So I'm here at this lovely toilet, and I go in, and all of a sudden I hear Nikki scream and go, "Sean!" So I come out, and round this corner comes Nikki running, right? So she comes running past me here, and I'm like, "What's she running from?" And then all of a sudden, a water buffalo just walks down the path. Nikki, where'd you go? There it is.
Her job is well done. Half asleep, I'm only half one. Old sheets, warm toes, look away as I leave. New light lays bare, holds my guilt up to me.
So yesterday in Sapa was pretty gross, pretty rainy. Having walked around yesterday on not even difficult trails, it was apparent that it was going to be real muddy, slippy and wet, and we just weren't sure we wanted to commit like 7 hours walking in the rain. So we're going to go and try and do it ourselves today. We're going to go down the main road and see if we can visit some of the paddies and villages and stuff. And yeah, see how it goes. So we decided to come on our own hike today, our own trek. We're just walking down a main road at the moment. Not gonna lie, not great. Lots of building works and cars. So we're hoping to actually get somewhere that's slightly more picturesque within the next half hour. Otherwise, this will be kind of a bit of a waste of time, really.
So turn the lamp off, my wandering eyes stop. Endure the thoughts of and start where you love.
Authentic Vietnam.
Start from where we
So, just walked past a family, and on their driveway they were using a blowtorch to burn off all the hair of a dog that they just killed, presumably to eat. Pretty rough actually. Difficult to judge, you know, because when you're poor, you've got to eat what you've got to eat, and to them a dog may just be a commodity like a pig or a chicken to another person, but not nice to see. Along with that, we're walking along the main road and there are a bunch of women, presumably from the local tribes, or at least they're dressed that way, probably to appease the tourists, and they kind of follow you as you're walking along, asking where you're from and asking if you want to buy stuff, and being pretty persistent, and it's actually quite annoying. You're like, leave me alone, I just want to walk, I'm not going to buy anything. But I don't know if that's rude because we're in their country and, you know, tourism has changed their country, but it's still annoying, so stop it. So we got in a taxi. We're going back to Sapa. I'm actually quite looking forward to leaving tomorrow actually. So yesterday we went to Cat village, which is pretty cool actually. And then even though it was raining, we did get really wet. Today we were going to go and hike towards the villages, like I think Lao Chai and a couple of other ones. Instantly we realised that it was going to be a pain. Like, yes, it was muddy, yes, there was lots of construction work going on, and you know, it wasn't as scenic as we might have got if we were on a tour and walking on the walking trails rather than the main road. But we had 2 women follow us, and they're from like local tribes, or at least they look like they're from local tribes to an idiot tourist like us. Like we have no idea. They're all dressed up in this like this garb, and they just follow you. They're like, where are you from? Like, you buy this, you buy that, we take you. You basically trying to get your money, which is fair enough. But the fact that they follow you, like they followed us for like half a kilometre, and it was only after we'd said like a firm like no thank you, they decided to stop following us. But I mean, like, even to the point where you have to buy a ticket to get in, and we went to buy a ticket and they waited over the other side of the road for us and then carried on following us. We carried on walking in the rain. Like, it wasn't too bad, you know, you can do it if you don't mind being hassled by these women, but everywhere you go, you're hassled by them. And you know, if you're just walking, then that's fine. But I wanted to stop and take photographs. And there was one point where there was this rice paddy, and the lines were gorgeous. It took you all the way down, and there were some cows in the paddy, and then you saw the valley in the background. It was a really, really nice shot. And I stopped to take a photograph, and Nikki was waiting for me, as she so patiently does often. And these women just kept coming up to Nikki, like bothering her, like, where you going, where you from, you go village, you buy this, and it's just exhausting. And I was just thinking, like, if I'm going to stop and take photos all the time, and we're going to have to deal with this every time, then I can't be asked. So, yeah, bit of a mistake, I think, coming to Sapa. It might have been a different experience with the weather nicer, but it's pretty cold and windy. Not windy, cold and wet. So yeah, bear that in mind if you do come to Sapa, because if you're like us, you'd like to be left alone, then you will not like it.